The Xenos took out the... You're gonna put the refinery into overload state. You need to do that from process control. It's at the base of Likasi's core.
That is likely near the Xenomorph Queen.
Don't forget to watch for eggs.
Assistance required.
Keep tight, cover each other.
Prowler.
Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift. It'll be your egress. Self-destruct won't give much time. Locked. There's an active terminal. Try it. Wash your hands after you touch that.
Rearming.
Console's busted. New plan. You cut through the door. Movement! Xenos first, then door!
Rearming.
Now get that door cut. You're nearly to the elevator.
I'll get those bastards for this. Aid kit's here. I'll cut it.
Dino's ahead! More Xenos coming from behind!
Let's be quiet.
Hey, a lot of our people never made it off this rig. We're gonna get this done for them. Semper Fi.
Listen.
Watch it. Sure to be eggs in these dark corners.
Rearming. Grabbing ammo.
Drone creeping on you!
Rearming. Grabbing ammo. Rearming.
Bypassing damage. bypassing damage.
Grabbing ammo. Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound. Nice, an aid kit.
The aux elevator. Get it powered up. After you start the overload, this will be your evac route.
Rearming.
Rally outside the core. We'll brief on the scuttle procedure.
Grabbing ammo.
Haven't seen cocoons since... Don't look at their faces. It's easier if you don't.
Some of these are recent. Wayland Yutani crew.
Hear that? Rearming.
Bypassing damage.
Process control's the next room. End game. Prep while we brief you.
Fireteam, this is Colonel Shin. There are 3 systems you'll disable. Esther will guide you through the process. When all 3 systems are down, the reactor will build up to overload. You'll have about 2 minutes to reach that elevator you fixed. No one else dies to this hive. See to it.
Watch each other's asses. I want everyone home alive.
Grabbing ammo.
Thought that catwalk looked unstable. You'll egress by a different route.
I am analyzing the control systems. Stand by. Please reroute the coolant away from the refinery core.
You got this!
Sensors ready to go.
Attention. The liquid cylinder cooling system is shutting down. Access because unexpected equipment.
Safety deployed.
Focus fire on the big one!
Grabbing ammo.
Another wave!
Bypassing damage.
Grabbing ammo.
Please access the primary power regulator. Activate all systems. Full draw.
The liquid cylinder cooling system has been disabled. Temperatures
You
within
got this!
Attention. Core process power up. System set to 112% capacity. Employees are reminded their contracts pay compensation claims.
Get some!
Bypassing damage.
Rearming. Grabbing ammo. Sentry deployed.
Don't get tunnel vision! You got him! Get them in a crossfire!
Shut down enemy. Rebooting.
Please input override code 260479 and press the button marked Shakti Access.
Shut down enemy. Rebooting. Rebooting. Rearming. Sentry gun ready. Mine is ready to go.
Back to the elevator, move!
employees have focused and easily reach designated levels.
Buckle in, shore party. We're burning to escape debris scatter.
Hey, I'm hearing scuttlebutt around the squad bay. Talk that maybe Colonel Ship took this too far. We could have quarantined Katanga, right? Called in more ships? Listen, the Colonel knows about everything people know about Xenos. How they react, how their guts work. She knew that before she joined the Corps. When she was a teenager, she survived a Xeno outbreak. Little outlier colony. You would never heard of it. One thing she'll always hold to. Gotta kill them fast. The longer you wait, the more chance they got to spread. I don't know all the details, and you know what? It ain't my place to ask, but I do know she got a twin sister, Viola. Also, ship went into a goddamn hive to rescue her. That's how she learned some of the shit she know about Xenos, watching close range from inside. Maybe, but by the time a battle group got here, Weyland Yutani will have their people in system. Executives and dog catcher teams, mercenaries and lawyers. They find something to cite that the Colonel don't got authority to override. Colonial Protection Act or not. Then they swagger aboard Katanga or land on LV-895 and fuck it all up real good. Xenos find ways. They hide, go where humans can't. Tight spaces, vacuum, deep cold. Wait for their chance, come when you ain't looking, and don't expect them. But just don't go bringing it up with herself. Tu sabe? Colonels ain't in the habit of explaining themselves to grunts. Yo, this just between you and me.
Under my authority as delegated by the Secretary of the Navy, I have awarded you the Expeditionary Service Ribbon for heroic service. Upon loss of contact with a Marine unit, you advanced into a xenomorph hive and confirmed the status of 3 MIAs. You then completed their mission, resulting in the destruction of said hive. Your boldness and dedication are in keeping with the finest traditions of the Colonial Marine Corps and United America's Armed Services. Given this day, in May 2202, Colonel Olivia Ship, Commanding Officer, 33rd Marine Regiment, 11th Marine Division. Some things don't belong in official reports. Katanga has been a stain on the honor of the Corps for years. If you haven't heard the details yet, don't worry about it. I'll just say I'm personally glad to see the place blown to hell. Report to Lieutenant Santos for debriefing. Dismissed. I heard you found damaged armor aboard Katanga. Huh. That didn't just get sprayed with acid. It got soaked in a puddle. Probably from the corpse of a burster. There's a rich history of poisonous critters on Earth. Dart frogs, rough-skinned newts, the blue-ringed octopus. If a predator takes a bite, they die. Xenobursters take you don't dare kill it to a new level. Subcutaneous, high-pressure acid bladders that burst on death. It's a perfect example of xenomorph survival strategy. Doesn't matter if an individual dies, so long as the hive continues. When a burster's killed, it harms the hive's enemies, so they charge in, suicidally close. This is a morph we haven't seen before. It must come out of some species native to LV-895. I can't wait to see what that is.
Hey, aside from Esther, I think you're the one I've spent the most time with. It was all running and shooting and screaming, but that's time. Right? Look, one of the Paula Station crew was a spy for Hyperdyne Systems. We never found out what he sent off station. Maybe his handlers know all about the pathogen and the xenomorph outbreak. They could be on their way here now. Well, Weyland-Yutani used to own Hyperdyne, but now they're competitors, especially on the frontier. No government's claimed any of these systems. They're both dropping colonies all over, trying to beat each other to the best planets. And besides that, I mean, Hyperdyne's a big defense contractor for the UPP, right? Shouldn't we be worried about this starting a war between them and us? The pathogen could be a terrible weapon. Weyland was just trying to make better xenomorphs with it, but you could just drop it. Dump it in a water supply. There's enough down there to wipe out every human colony. Weyland-Yutani's got to be on their way here. If Hyperdyne is too, things could get real bad for everyone caught in the middle. I know you've got things to deal with right now. I'm just worried about what happens next.
Bada Baines. Guess we can't call you Boot no more, huh? Hell of a deployment. We found shit Weyland-Yutani spent a lot of time and money hiding. Ruins left by aliens that look like us. An orbital refinery used as a xeno breeding farm. And a lab using tech from the ruins on xenos from the refinery. We still gotta secure LV-895 and the alien ruins. There's xenos and mutants running loose down there. Normally, we carpet nuke the place. Ruins be damned, but Doc Hanukkah says that can make things worse. Spray that pathogen shit all over the damn moon. Near term, we're gonna hold orbit. Keep this shit locked down. I'll bet my ample Marine paycheck they're on their way here right now. They'll send military contractors, dog catcher units, lawyers. Maybe they'll talk, maybe they'll just start shooting. But that ain't all we gotta worry about. Doc Hanukkah says some rival company to Weyland-Yutani sabotaged Palace Station. Whoever that was, if they heard his mayday, they might be on their way here too. Shit's gonna get real interesting around here.
Somebody printed a Hyperdyne Systems weapon brochure. On paper. Hyperdyne's whole damn business is based on virtual sales. They don't manufacture anything. They sell licenses for fabrication blueprints and ballistic software. When you order, they send a bunch of files over Hyperpulse. You load them into your own fabricator and hit print. Look, I know Hyperdyne is technically the enemy. They design small arms for the Union of Progressive Peoples. But they know how to run a business. Few colonies in the Hyades had heavy industry, and they were short on freighters. But every outpost had general-purpose commercial fabricators. Hyperdyne knows where the wind's blowing. That's how they survived as a UPP state enterprise when other Hyades megacorps got nationalized.